Hi, I'm Katie from Mudhead's Dog Training, and in this video we will be covering dog body language, specifically calming signals. If you're not sure what calming signals are, they are signals used by dogs to calm others by showing that they're not a threat, or to calm themselves by dissipating nervous energy or disengaging from a stressful situation. So why are they important? Well, we want to know when our dogs are starting to get a little bit uncomfortable or stressed out so we can intervene early so that things don't escalate. So here are some of the most commonly seen calming signals.
Blinking is used to break eye contact or direct staring, which is threatening. We aren't referring to normal blinking, we're looking for either a slow, deliberate blink or just the lowering of the eyelids. You may also see the dog look away after the blink if they are uncomfortable. So here we see a blink, and then the lowering of the eyelids, and a turn away. Sometimes you might share a long, soft, loving gaze with your own dog where they are blinking softly. It is more likely that they are breaking the direct stare with blinks to show that the gaze is non-threatening and not a hard stare, rather than showing that they are uncomfortable. Curving. A polite dog will approach in a curved trajectory when greeting a new dog or stranger. A direct approach can be considered rude or threatening. Instead, they will move so that they approach slightly off-center. They will also curve their bodies like the shape of a jelly bean. Notice how these two dogs are curving around each other. Here is an example of a very direct and threatening approach. Notice how uncomfortable the other dog looks. Now compare it to a polite approach. Here you will notice the black dog and the beige dog curve in to greet each other. See how much more relaxed these two are compared to the last two. Curving is something we can also use when approaching a strange dog to let them know that we are friendly. Head turns or lookaways. It can be as little as averting the eyes to turning their whole body away. Notice the slight head turn of the larger dog. Here the larger dog is turning her head while the smaller one is turning her body. So here you'll see a head turn from the brown dog and the husky will respond. In slow motion here, you will see head turn and response. Notice that all these dogs are playing and are friendly. This is just to calm the play down. Whereas in the next one, the bulldog looks a little uncomfortable. He's trying to move away and you will see another head turn right here. Lip licking. Lip licking is very common in dogs. It can range from a small little tongue flick to full-on licking their entire nose. If you watch closely, the shepherd will do one there, and here he is again. Lip licking is very common in dogs, so try to watch for it. Paw lifts. Paw lifts are another one we see quite often. You will see them when a dog is a little bit uncomfortable, like right here, or if they're trying to indicate they're not a threat. So here again, we'll watch this in slow motion. There's the paw lift. So this dog is a little unsure about being filmed, and she's just giving that quick calming signal. Here you'll see this dog give the paw lift while she's sniffing another. And again right here. Playbows. Playbows are often seen when dogs are trying to initiate play. They can also be seen during play as a quick break, to apologize if they've done something rude during play, or to de-escalate play if they think it's getting too rough. If you watch these two dogs, they will take a number of different bows during play to check in and show that they're still being friendly. Here, the shepherd will take a quick bow as a short break in play. Scratching. Obviously, dogs scratch when they're itchy, but if you see scratching out of context, it might be a calming signal. Generally, when we're talking about scratching as a calming signal, we're looking for a long, exaggerated scratch behind the ears or around the neck. We often see this from dogs who are unsure about a situation. Shake-offs. Just like they do after being in the water. It is a way to relieve stress or tension and usually happens after a tense situation. Almost like they're saying, "Whew, glad that's done." Sitting or lying down. Sometimes you will see this during an approach, and they will sit or lie down to show that the other dog they are not a threat and allow the other dog to approach them. Or sometimes you'll see it during an interaction like this, during play, either to show the other dog that they're still being friendly, or perhaps that they're starting to be uncomfortable or overwhelmed with the situation. They may also use it as a break during play. Sniffing. Like a lot of the other signals we've been talking about, sniffing can either be a normal behavior when they're trying to smell something, or it could be a calming signal depending on the context. If you see a dog starting to sniff during the middle of an interaction, it's probably a calming signal. They may also do it to try to avoid direct eye contact. So if you're seeing a dog approaching another dog and they start to sniff, or if your dog starts to sniff when a person is approaching them, it might be a sign that they're uncomfortable with the approach of the person and/or dog. Splitting. Splitting is when one dog moves between two other dogs to break them apart. They may do this if they feel that the play is getting too rough, or to diffuse tension between two dogs by possibly acting as a barrier to block direct eye contact. Watch as this dog moves between the two black dogs to break them apart. As you can see here, she's just running between them so that they're forced to take a short break in play. Here, the golden retriever will use splitting to calm down the play. Slow approach. Slowing down is a less threatening way to approach and allows the other dog time to communicate and respond to their signals. Slowing down usually occurs at the same time as curving. Notice how he approaches slowly at the same time that he is curving. The same thing happens here as the black dog starts to approach the beige dog. Yawning. If your dog is yawning when it's probably not tired, it's a calming signal. A calming yawn is usually a very exaggerated yawn, with the corner of their mouths pulled back and sometimes accompanied by a high-pitched noise.
You already had a play, eh? Yeah, you already too.
Oftentimes, dogs display multiple calming signals at once. It might be easier when you're first learning to watch for one at a time until you begin to recognize them. Then you can start watching for them together. We encourage you to re-watch this video to see if you can pick up some of the other signals displayed in each clip. We also encourage you to go back and watch how other dogs in the videos respond to the calming signals. Calming signals can happen all the time with dogs, and recognizing them can help you start understanding your dog and what they are trying to communicate. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to our channel.